team, it's Coach Ben Abbott here from World Gym Coomera with Team Abbott Fitness and my boy Benny. So what we're going to go through now is a floor press, bench press exercise using a barbell. So obviously the main difference between this and a bench press is that we don't actually have a bench, we're using the floor as our bench. So the reason I like to do this exercise in this way is that it allows me to keep most of the tension on my pecs and minimizes how much I push through the triceps and the front delts. For someone that's quite arm dominant and shoulder dominant, I have struggled over the years to really engage the pecs as much as I probably could have on bench pressing exercises. And I found that this exercise is a really good way to isolate the pecs. Okay, now a few really important things to consider with this exercise is that you do really want to have a spotter if you are going to test yourself and go fairly heavy. Simply because obviously on a bench press you can have side racks to obviously allow you to be a bit safer in case something happens, but with a floor press it's a little bit more difficult. Obviously you can set up some, but you're a lot closer to the ground, so you just got to be really careful. But other than that, it's a fantastic exercise, so I'm going to take you through the motions right now. Let's go for it. So first thing to do when you set up, just like any normal bench press, is try and make sure that the bar starts roughly in line with your chin. If you're too far forward down this way, you have to reach back, okay? It puts too much pressure on the shoulder joint, okay? You want to basically minimize how much you have to move in the setup of the exercise. So positioning is everything. Make sure you're right in the middle of the bar, chin's in line, okay? Now from here, I'm going to take my grip. And when I grip the bar, you've got two choices, and depending on how wide your shoulders are and how you like to grip the bar is obviously going to dictate where you'll place your hands. But for me, I either use a thumb length position from the smooth to the rough metal, or I place my pinky on the inner ring of the barbell. And that's what I'm going to do today for our demonstration. So from here, okay, I've got my grip, okay, shoulders locked back, okay, base nice and strong. I'm going to push up first, then I'm going to pivot from my shoulder joint, okay? A common mistake you see in bench pressing, whether it's bench press on a normal flat bench or an incline or even floor press, is this motion. People come up and down, okay? You want to avoid that. What we're looking for here is shoulders back, barbell up first, step one. Step two, pivot out from the shoulder joint with the barbell roughly in line with your lower pec. Then I'm going to come down with my elbows in a 45 degrees all the way till they touch the floor here and press straight up. One. Coming down, two. Coming down, three. All the way, every repetition. So another thing you want to avoid with this exercise is as you come down, remember that the floor is the limiting factor and the limiting factor in your range of motion. And what people have problems with is coming down too fast, okay? And then heavy impact on the elbow, hitting into the ground. Not good for your joints at all. So remember, control is everything in this exercise. Keep it on the chest, and when you hit your elbow on the ground, it should be a nice, steady pace on the way down and explosive on the way up. Nice and steady down, explosive on the way up. You want to avoid dropping the weight, and your elbow into the ground. Not nice, okay? Cool. So we'll put some weight on and show you guys a few sets.